All right, you all, what is going on? This is Mac coming back with another video. This time I have the Leica Q2, first time shooting a Leica street photography, and I'm gonna get right into it. As you can see, no real introductions needed. This is the first shot that I took with the camera. As you can see, the colors, I get it now. It's something about those Leica colors on the skin tones that does a really good job. Just making it, I don't know, it's like a certain vibrance to it, but also like a certain punchiness. As you can see here, I really love how the highlights were controlled and how the dynamic range, as you can see, the sky, and these are straight out of camera. One of the things that I did switch up was the profile. So I was in between standard as well as vivid. This one here was standard. The highlights were done very nicely, nice roll off. The dynamic range was super impressive. And as you can see, all of the different colors, the clarity of it. And coming up here is probably one of my favorite photos that I got a chance to capture. I don't know, it's a certain punchiness to it, but also the colors of the green, the blue, like how those were rendered, the gold that's on this overhead with the Chinese lettering. This was a shot with the vivid profile, which adds some lovely contrast. I like the punchiness to it. And I think this image here truly showcased the image quality of the Leica Q2. And listen, I'm not a pixel peeper, but I did zoom in into this photo just so we can see just how the quality holds up and the high level of clarity that the 28mm 1.7 Leica Summilux lens kind of produced alongside 47 megapixels. So right here, this is me zoomed in at 200%, and this image is certainly usable. I love how the image holds up, and it's not, it's not soft. It still holds its own in terms of the level of sharpness and clarity. And again, I'm not a pixel peeper. I don't like get all my pictures and just zoom in just to see how sharp it is, like on the building or something like that. But this lens is truly astonishing. It really is. So much so that I had to keep going until I saw the photo fall apart. I saw the softness. And so I was like, okay, well, let's see what we can do. And I zoomed in at 600. So this is 600 right here. You can see the top left. You can see the Cermak street sign. It still maintains, a certain level of clarity, as well as on the middle kind of right, that street sign as well. That one's soft, and you start to see some softness. But again, this is zoomed in at 600. You let me know if you'll still use this image for something, anything, even if it's Instagram. I still think this is a very usable image if we're talking about social media. This is zoomed in at 1,000. At this point, I'm like, let me just see, what it is. And, definitely soft, but to put things in perspective, this is what the photo looked like when I took it. It's deep. It's a great lens. It's a great camera, and this is one of my favorite photos. Now, moving along, I wanted to get some more images of this area. So I got a building here. You can kind of see, kind of give like a little moody feel. Again, this is the vivid profile. And I turned around, I looked up, and I saw another opportunity to take a photo, to which I took a picture of this building here. And I just love how these colors came about. Just the sky with the blue and the brick it kind of gives like a goldish kind of feel. I don't know. It was pretty dope to me. So I decided to take that photo as well. And now moving along, I was getting ready to cross the street, and I just saw some people standing, and just decided to take a photo here. Nice candid moment. And right here, I happened to get a photo of this fire department. I love the red, love how it pops. A lot of the colors out of the Leica Q2 I found really pops. It really does. It really gives like a very nice, vibrant hit to all of the colors. I don't really do street photography, at least not as like a hobby or anything like that. I love it when I get a chance to do it, which is very, very rare. This is like my third time. And how the feel of the Leica camera, it made photography fun. I loved taking pictures, and I think it's just the rangefinder. The camera does have some nice build to it, nice weight to it. It's not super heavy or anything, but it feels good when you're holding it. What I loved about the Leica is the rangefinder feel. You don't feel like, you know, professional photographers taking a picture. It's small enough, but at the same time, it has the professional quality and build that made me enjoy taking pictures. I love the kind of teal and orange that you'll see in this next photo, which is probably one of my favorites as well, of this woman sitting down here on this bench. And again, as I said, the teal and orange was pretty prevalent because you can see on the ground the orange from the sun, as well as the kind of teal from the jacket, and it kind of gave a cool like vibe to this photo, which is pretty dope. So yeah. And then here's another one close up. Now I did kind of bring the shutter up a little bit, just kind of give it more of a dramatic look and kind of kill some of the ambient light. The one thing I love about the camera, I think, is again the lens. Because it's 28 millimeters, you're getting a lot of the scene. You're telling a story, and as you can see with these photos, it really showcases like a very wide perspective, which is what I really love about street photography. When you have like a 28 millimeter or a 35, you have an opportunity to capture your subject as well as a lot of what's in the scene, and that was really important to me. That was my main approach as I went out. It was just, you know, have fun, but also try to tell a story, try to showcase some of the scene as well as maybe some subjects. And as you can see here, just trying to get a wide view of things as well as, you know, kind of focusing in on a person. I actually dropped this photo. This was a vivid photo, vivid profile, and I actually went into Lightroom and I made it into a black and white with one of my presets that I will sure to release soon. And so here I'm just trying to be just a little bit more creative as I'm shooting through these rails, trying to capture someone as they walk past. And I love the lighting in this photo. I love just everything, the colors. You know, one of the reasons why I wanted to kind of do street in Chinatown here in Chicago was because, you know, lots of colors, lots of scenery, different creative ways to capture images. I just saw it as a fun opportunity. So I got a chance to really relax and take photos in a way that I would not normally do it. And I think that's what made it a lot of fun. And with the Leica Q2, I think for people who enjoy photography and photography in its most natural, raw sense, that you don't need the fastest camera, you don't need the camera with all the specs and things like that, but you do want the image quality to be up there. You want a full frame camera and a lens that is, you know, spectacular, you know, front to back. I think this is it. Obviously, it's a Leica, so it's costly, but this camera definitely allows me to kind of have fun, and that's what photography is all about, y'all. Having fun, having a good time. So, but yeah, y'all, that's it for me. I hope you all liked the video, and if you did like the video, then like the video. Don't forget to sub and show some love to the channel. You know, we are slowly but surely reaching 2,000 subs, so I would definitely appreciate if you haven't already to make sure you are one of the 2,000. I'm excited to get you all some more content coming soon, so I'll check you all out on the next video.